Hi there, this is Joanna from the Path of Fulfillment, and today's topic is emotions of fulfillment. It may seem like such an obvious thing, such a simple truth that some emotions, the negative, painful emotions, make us feel empty, and the positive, uplifting emotions make us feel fulfilled. But what I found to be true for myself is that when I am looking at the simple and obvious things and I verbalize them, I can take the concepts and use them. The moment we verbalize them, we take them from the unconscious or subconscious to the surface, and we can consciously look at them and use them in our life. How can we use this information? When you know that you feel the negative emotion, you can take it and change it. And no, I'm not talking about lying to yourself when you feel sad. I'm not talking about pretending when your needs are not met. No, I'm talking about taking responsibility for what you feel, because you are totally in control of your emotions. And let me illustrate it with this example. When you are sitting at this job and you feel like you are wasting your life, you want somebody to do something and they are not doing it, you feel those draining emotions that leave you empty. And what happens, we are more likely in those moments to reach for sugar, any comfort food, because we feel the void and we try to find something outside of us to fill the emptiness. So food, drinking, shopping, but none of these things have the ability to fill the void. What has the ability to fill the void, the emptiness, is only something that comes from within you, something that comes from within our heart and our mind. And this is the more positive, more fulfilling emotion, more uplifting emotion. Let's look at something on the opposite side of the spectrum. When you are in love, it feels like you almost don't have to eat because you feel so fulfilled, and something big happened for you that you have been looking forward to for a long time. Fulfillment is pretty big word, and I know that it may be associated with doing big things, but I would say that even more important is to feel the fulfillment on the daily basis. Regardless of what happens on the outside, the fulfillment will come from your thoughts and your feelings. Obviously, we can compare the emotional pain to the physical pain. When you feel physical pain, it means you have to take care of something. You have to take care of something in your body. When you feel the emotional pain or spiritual pain, it simply shows that you have to take care of some of your needs, you have to take care of this pain. But what we do instead, we wallow in those emotions, we wallow in the thoughts that create the negative emotions, and instead of doing the inner work, instead of engaging with ourselves, and we reach outside of ourselves for the food, the drugs, the shopping, and the drinking. Like how I am my own case study. I don't even think that it's possible to be a coach if you do not look at yourself. So I'm laughing at myself frequently because I have those realizations that I am upset about something. And then I realized, oh, I can let it go. I can let it go. So recently I was driving and I was upset about somebody didn't treat me the way I want to be treated, and I decided, you know what, I feel so bad, I deserve a cookie. And then luckily the next thing that came to my mind was, hey, only because somebody who doesn't care about you treat you the way they treated you doesn't mean that you have to eat something that will cause inflammation in your body and that is a neurotoxin. Of course, I'm going to eat a cookie from time to time, but not for this reason. But if you are somebody who hasn't felt anything positive in a long time, I want to share with you something that comes from the universal law that is thousands of years old. And one of the principles of the universal law say that if a person is capable of feeling really big pain, they are also capable of feeling positive emotion to the same degree. So just know this, when you are really in pain, that means that you have it within you to feel great joy and happiness. So I like to give a practical solution to everything that I'm sharing. So here are my 3 methods of experiencing more fulfilling emotions. First of all, you have to keep it in mind that if you feel empty, it's because of the emotions that you are feeling. Something outside of you has no ability to feel the emptiness within. So there are infinite ways of working around it, and I think if you create a method for yourself that is your own, it's the most effective. Here are my 3 methods. Number 1, switch the focus of your thoughts. This is what Tony Robbins shares, Brooke Castillo, so many teachers, and this is truth. When you switch the focus of your thoughts, you will immediately see and feel that you are feeling something else. Of course, switch the thoughts to something more positive, right? Your thoughts are not necessarily reflecting the reality. They are simply an interpretation of the reality based on your patterns, based on your own past experiences. Switch the focus of your thoughts to something better, and you will notice that your emotions, that your feelings also changed. The next method is have a mantra prepared for yourself. Have something, a saying that you like to use. I like to use, I don't have to feel this way, I can let it go. I don't have to feel this way. I also like the line from Joanne Borisenko, I choose peace instead of this. I choose peace instead of this. The third method is switch to the next better feeling. Switch to the next available positive feeling. It may be hard to switch from anger to bliss. It may be hard to change from resentment to feeling of expansion within and happiness. But it is possible to reach from anger to thought, I can let it go for a minute. I can choose sadness instead of anger, which is actually more positive emotion. You can switch from resentment to a sense of, to a question, what can I control in this situation? So in a way, you are on this lower level of feeling this negative emotion, and you are reaching for something that has higher vibration. You are reaching for something that will make you feel better, and the way you recognize it's working is because you will feel more at peace. So let me reiterate. The first method is switch the focus of your thoughts to something more positive, and you will see your emotions to change as well. Number 2 is tell yourself a mantra that you have ready. For example, I choose peace instead of this, or I don't have to feel this, I can let it go. And the third method is reach for the next available positive emotion. What can I feel instead of this? So I hope it helped you a little bit. Stay tuned, and if you like this video, subscribe because there is more coming. Thanks for watching.